like the speed of sound. He can't keep on the ground. Can't stay in one place. Keep moving like a...
What's up, guys? Back again. So thank you all for the support on that last video about my programming. I hope it wasn't too boring. I know it wasn't as exciting as some of my videos, but we're back again here with another video. This one has more training footage. So at the moment, you'll see I'm just doing, this is the last 3 exercises I do on one of my leg days. I think it's the first day of my program, I believe, that I ran you guys through, and it's more of a glute focus. So you'll see here, I'm doing these goblet squats. This was actually a PR. I know it's a PR on goblet squats. It's still progress, so I'll take it. And it's a 100-pound goblet squat for 12 reps, which I'm stoked with. It felt good felt good in the back, felt good in the core, felt good in the adductor. And then I moved into some Romanian deadlifts here, superset straight with glute pull throughs. So I'm going to leave it there. I just wanted to check in and say thank you for that support in that last one. And coming up here is myself and Zach, another natural bodybuilder who trains at a local gym, top guy, and is a fellow personal trainer locally as well. So we got in a good pull session. So I hope you guys enjoy this footage.
I'm a ghost when I walk in, Holy Spirit when I walk out. You want that fame, you can have that fame. Disappearing when the lights out. Chasing money, got me feeling funny. Who we just want that real shit. Who all these pictures on the internet. Who burn them up like a cigarette. Who we just want that real shit. Who we just want that real. Who now you just a memory. Who
sipping on that Tennessee.
sipping on that Tennessee.
Sipping on that Tennessee.
Sipping on that Tennessee. Want that feeling when you can't breathe. I let the color rest, so I let it bleed. Something pretty about the pain, so real. It's like a game to me. It's like a game to me. Ooh, we just want that real shit. Ooh, we just want that real. Ooh, now
We're back for another voiceover, and we are crushing some legs here. So in this video, I kept the sets all really raw, a little bit of sound in there as well. I didn't want to shorten the sets or speed anything up, so I wanted to show you guys just how I work in terms of how I work till failure, or close to, and also just what my sets look like, and I wanted to go over a couple of things as well. So here you'll see I'm doing hamstring curls. That was rep 12, and then this is one of those exercises where I do a drop set. Simply, I'm training more frequently, so I'm not doing as many exercises per body part when I do train. So I want to try and get in a little bit more volume each time I train it, and it's a good way to do it, and these feel safe for me. So one of the best tips that I wanted to discuss, was from my coach who I worked under for about 3.5 years, Alberto Nunez from 3D Muscle Journey. I'm sure most of you guys know who he is. Basically, we've discussed it before, and you've probably heard him say it. It's about training like no one is watching, and that's probably one of the biggest things that myself, having numerous injuries, having I guess issues in the past, trying to find my way with either doing some form of powerlifting or some form of the big three, and really want to progress those, but then having little setbacks along the way. I strongly recommend you guys kind of find your way, find what you enjoy, and just do it. Because that's what's going to keep you getting the results over the years, because you're going to enjoy that, you're going to do it more, you're going to adhere to it, and you're going to put more effort in if you're enjoying it. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm treating it as if this is my home gym. I'm training, just me, the music, and like no one is watching. So that's what I did. So we did those hamstring curls, we did those goblet squats, and you'll see I only got about 4 reps in, simply because that was my last set, and I actually felt a slight tightness on my left quad. So I left them. Years ago, I probably would have tried to push through it, and it probably would have been okay, but live to train another day, and I'm moving on. So I moved on to these leg extensions, where we did 4 sets of 15 reps. And you'll see the last few do get a bit iffy in terms of the quality of them, but getting through them, and again, it's some higher rep work, so it's not going to put me in a big recovery hole. Mostly it's just kind of that 15 reps or maybe 20 reps on something. So usually you're good to train the next day or the one after that even. Then you've seen me do this before, guys. It's the glute kickback machine. I would either do this or some glute bridges, but due to a small hernia I've got just above my belly button, glute bridges, with regards to where the bar is across my hips, actually aggravates that hernia a little bit. Just as you can imagine, all that pressure kind of builds up in the core, and that kind of doesn't feel very nice. So the kickbacks is my go-to, and I'm constantly trying to get a pause at the top and the bottom on that to try and feel in the glutes, and that also will kind of pre-exhaust the glutes for this next movement I do, which is the hack squat. And as I mentioned on these before, I don't stop at the top nor the bottom, just to pick up the spares, so to speak, and get in a few more reps for the quads and the glutes, and a little bit of hamstrings for that day. And then finishing, again, no stone unturned, with some abs. And on this day, I just did a crunch. I simply wasn't feeling like leg raises. My leg was already a bit, my hip flexors were a bit tight, so just simple machine crunch, bang these out for, I believe, sets of 12, and we did 4 sets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope there was some good takeaway points. I will see you in the next one, and again, thanks for all the support.